Citizens presentations, that's right. We'll go ahead. All right, go ahead. We can have a citizens presentation.
Mr. Miller Myers.
Okay.
Well, that's right, it was adopted today, so it didn't make it into the line item agenda, but it's automatically approved.
They were actually at the beginning of the agenda.
They were at the beginning and we moved them towards the end. Go ahead, Mr. Myers.
Thank you. I'm going to be within your 3 minutes.
Okay.
So, my name is Miller Myers. I'm with rollbacktolls.com. I want to thank the board for the opportunity to appear today. I have a brief scenario and then a question for the board, if I might. So here's the scenario first. The Smith family from Des Moines, Iowa, decide to drive down to Florida for a week's vacation. Disney, Miami, Miami Beach, the Keys, and then back home. They have a lovely time, although they spend more money than they had planned. They return home to Des Moines and tell their friends and family how wonderful a vacation they had. Perfect for South Florida, exactly what we're looking for. And then, a month later, the Visa and American Express bills arrive, along with bills from DOT and MDX, including administrative fees. The vacation is now but a distant memory. They open the DOT and MDX bills with curiosity. These are bills for tolls they don't remember seeing. They vaguely remember some signs, but they don't remember any toll collectors, anywhere to put money in a basket, or hand it over to a person in a booth. They put these bills aside, not sure what they're all about. 90 days pass, and now the Smiths get collection notices. More time passes, and the efforts to collect become more acerbic and aggressive. The Smiths tell their friends and relatives, and anyone who will listen, about their negative Florida vacation aftertaste. The Smiths and those they have shared their South Florida horror story with, the O'Malleys, Garcias, Cohens, and Browns, all vow that next year they will take their vacation anywhere but Florida. My question, have you, the MDX board, calculated, added up the dollars and cents negative impact toll by play from out-of-state, non-SunPass visitors will have over time on tourism, the lifeblood of our community? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We're going to have Mr. Hendrick answer that question because you are our enforcement specialist.
There was a trick question there.
Before he does that, can I make a very quick comment? If the gentleman from Iowa drives through Oklahoma coming down, he will have the same problem in Oklahoma, because I got bills when I went to Oklahoma and didn't have this, and they have the same. So we're not the only ones that do this. So before he gets to Miami, Florida, he will have had that experience in several states.
That's actually a good point.
And if he goes to Europe, he'll have the same experience in Europe.
Go ahead, Mr. Any other comments from the board before Mr. Andrew answers?
I just wanted to say, as a Dade County resident, we're all paying for these roads, so the guy from Iowa should, if they use the road, they should pay for it also.
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, board members, in truth, this board did address the tourist. We took it upon ourselves not to gouge, in a sense, the tourists that would come and make the mistake. If they drove our road, missed the sign, didn't understand what was going on, they would never see the invoice as long as they just drove that one day. When they continued and went back and forth, drove the 80 miles or 250 miles of the turnpike, seeing the signage of SunPass only, and continued to violate, we didn't treat them as a violator. We treated them as a customer. The amount that we charged, the minimal $3, is to open an account and establish them as a customer of MDX. What does MDX have to do to get that information? All we have is a license plate. We have to use a third party, which is a cost, to get the information, but once we have it, we have it. So now they are a customer of MDX forever, as long as that information stays the same. We don't charge them anything outrageous. It's just a minor $3. If they continue and they stay in the area after that first invoice, there is no additional fee. All we do is charge them for the tolls at the toll by plate rate, which includes a 15-cent surcharge, which is the cost to review the image. That's it. So we did treat them as a customer, and I'm sure if all they had to do was make the one phone call and say, what could I do, MDX would have worked it out with them.
Any other comments from the board?
Board members, that's not hypothetical. He's actually talking about things that he does on a daily and weekly basis.
Thank you very much. Mr. Wortman?